You will always have yourself, and even if things change all the time, why you should still change yourself regardless. You're going to be the kind of person who knows, and I'm not trying to make this an assumption for everybody, but you're going to likely be the kind of person who knows that everything is not permanent, but there is still a reason to change by conscious decision, even if you know that things that do change are going to change either way. And the reason that you're going to want to change yourself on purpose is going to be in line with your own automatic changes and own permanent changes. But you're gonna have to look at it in terms of this. Like, if everything doesn't stay the same, that's a blessing in itself. But even knowing that you're going to be able to change yourself by decision, in spite of knowing that there is change all around you, including yourself, that you can't control, you're going to want that too. You're going to want to have control over that and not have to worry and be present and accepting of the fact that other things change. But the thumbnail for this video was the four Among Us spacemen lying together like on the ground. And obviously in that game you see people who get killed by the imposter, and that's obviously like it's just a game of fantasy at that point. But that concept is what's kind of gripping into this topic, is like knowing that you can lose those people over time. You don't know who's gonna stay or go, come and keep and all that. You know, it's not gonna be permanent, even if that's in a literal sense or otherwise. You don't have to worry about things you don't control. But even in spite of that, there's a brilliance behind how the things that you change on purpose can still be for the better, and even the things that change without your control or consent, things that you don't have to worry about, because even if you worried about things that you did control, you wouldn't have to think of it as being a burden, because there's a reason you can still control that, and there's a reason you should want to change on purpose, within your locus control and not, and the difference between that, which is kind of the biblical sense of that, the whole Bible kind of stuff. Knowing the difference between what you can and can't change or control, what you can do something about what you can't. I know I said a lot of vague stuff in this video, if not the other past like dozen videos of this phase of my YouTube journey, but it's a neat concept. Like I threw in the other parts of other universal philosophies together to make something new, something that's not as cliche, but you know, it's nice. It's a wonderful feeling to know that you that's long. It's to actually witness both the changes you make on purpose and the changes that come and go on their own terms. You can actually realize what is still consistent in pattern. You'll notice what actually exists as a pattern, or even the chaos of patterns and change, and that's actually still kind of common and simple in some ways, but you know, not as complicated maybe. But you're going to probably embrace change pretty well. One thing I'll throw into that batch is why try to throw away the discomfort and pain that fuels you, and that's a big gambit with that's a positive outlook of things like addiction and obviously things like PMO. But you know, no offense to nutrition, but as many times as I'm gonna throw that in the videos these days on this channel or others. But why discard the discomfort and pain that fuels you? In that stead, why do away with the change and surprises that continue to mystify your life and make it beautiful? So I leave you with that, and this will be yet again another 4-minute video. Hope you don't get confused with the last one, but take care, guys. Hope you enjoy base change.